more than 100 rated chess. You are Wednesday Addams and you do not like white squares or pieces at all. You play black and none of the pieces should land on a white square. If you are forced to move to a white square, it is an insult and you can only continue the game to get checkmated. Seems a hell of a challenge. But I think I can suffice by playing only to the black squares. And I also realize that my white bishop and my knight on b8 are totally useless as their first moves are on white squares. Let us go. I am not really feeling good about this. Knight to f3. d6. d4. Knight to f6. My only knight, go and gallop. Bishop to g5. Makes me happy because I can move while attacking. h6. And I just realized my knight on f6 is useless, so I don't care if he take my knight. Bishop takes f6. G takes f6. h4. e5. Knight to d2. E takes d4. Knight takes d4. c5. Knight to f3. Wow, lower rating has started to show its effect. He hung a knight, and I don't know why I did not take it, lol. Knight to e6. That knight is immortal there. In fact, I just realized that the enemy bishop is immortal. Queen to e7. Knight takes f8. Queen takes f8. That bishop was not at all a loss, as it was totally useless behind these pawns. I cannot even move the pawns. g3. h4. I am very quickly running out of moves here. Bishop to h3. Here comes the immortal bishop. I have no choice but to suffer at its hands. Queen to e7. Bishop takes c8. Rook to a7. Only way my rook can enter the game. Bishop to f5. Queen to f8. I plan to bring the rook in front of the king. Bishop to e4. Rook to e7. Bishop to c6 check. That guy just hung his bishop and I cannot take it due to its immortality. Lol, I never thought I would see this day. King to d8. Bishop to b7. Oh, now he realizes that there is the hanging bishop. King to c7. I have to move off this queen's x-ray. Bishop to a6. Wow, he saved his bishop from my king by hanging it again. He is lucky I am not taking it. Queen to g7. Time to get the other rook back in the game. Queen to d5. Rook to e5. I am sacrificing the rook to move the pawns and open some lines. Rook to d1. Rook to d8. I have to protect this d6 pawn. Bishop to b7. Queen to f8. I hardly have any moves left. Knight takes c5. At last, d takes c5. Queen to c6 check. Oh my god, how much I wish this was a normal game and I could have won the queen and bishop both. But anyways, that is exactly what is going to happen. As my king has no legal moves, I have to capture with the knight. And with that move, I forfeit the game. Wednesday Addams made me lose the game. Jith takes c6. Bishop takes c6. Now, I just have to play to get mated, so all moves are allowed. Rook takes d1 check. King takes d1. I will let this bishop live forever and be immortal, just out of respect of its long survival. Queen to d6 check. King c1. Let us sack the queen. Queen d2 check. King takes d2. I will still try to make moves only on black squares as long as possible. King to d6. Rook e1. King e7. King c1. King d6. Rook d1 check. King c7. The bishop is laughing at me. I can feel it. Rook to d7 check. King b8. Rook b7 check. King c8. Rook to a7. King b8. Rook to 8 check. King c7. Rook a7 check. King d6. Bishop e8. Finally, the immortal bishop awakens from his slumber. There is no black moth for me, so I will play c5. It is better to insult a pawn rather than the king. f4. E takes f4. G takes f4. c3. B takes c3. King c5. h5. King d6. Bishop takes f7. King c5. f5. King d6. e4. King e5. c4. King d4. e5. F takes c5. f6. King e3. Bishop d5. King f4. I wonder how is he going to checkmate me. f7. Oh, there we go. He is going to make a queen, noob. King g5. f8 queen. King h4. Queen f5. King g3. Queen takes c5 check. King f2. Rook to a6. I think you are the biggest noob, still trying to capture pawns when a simple ladder mate would do. King g1. Queen g3 check, and I break the rules again. King f1. Such a shameful defeat this is. Rook takes b6. I have the option to insult either the king or the pawn. Let us do the pawn. a4. Rook b1. Wow, is he going for a king move mate? a3. King to d2 checkmate. Wow, what a way to finish it in style. I am open to any challenges that you guys might want me to try. Let me know in the comments and I will perform them. Now, have fun.